I'm here with Miss Janet. She's a director at the Growing Child's Development in Nightdale, and she'll be doing my interview for me. And my first question is, how long have you been a director?
I've been a director in childcare for this August will be 24 years.
24 years. All right. And why did you go into this field?
Well, originally I was a social worker, and when I moved to North Carolina, I decided to do something on a part-time basis. It happened to be in early childhood, and I think the two fields kind of crossed over. I took a few more education classes in early childhood, and I ended up being a director.
I thought about going into social work too.
Yeah, yeah.
What kind of basically asked you what kind of experience did you have? When hiring new teachers, what do you look for?
When hiring new teachers, I look for creative people, flexible people, dependable people, someone that hasn't job hopped, and truly enjoys children. You know, not just the job, but truly enjoys the age levels that they'd be working with.
What about school education wise?
Oh, yes, education, because with the star rating, you have to try to balance your staff with educated teachers, the 4-year degree teachers, 2-year degree teachers, and teachers that are working on it.
Okay. And may I ask you what star level you're at?
We're a 4-star.
Okay. How has your education experience prepared you to work with infants and children between the ages of birth through 3?
My education and experience?
Mm-hmm.
I think, you take a look at all children and what a center means to them. And, the main goal is that the children are happy. They come in here happy to see their teachers. My first goal with them is a safe and healthy environment. And then my second goal would be to make sure that we do some fun educational things with them. But preschool is not formal education, and I think we need to remember that with children at that age level. So infants need a lot of stimulation, a lot of cognitive activities, and the kids up to 3 years old would fall under regular preschool curriculum plans.
Okay. With being in this field, how do you, with working with different ranges of backgrounds, what's your experience working with diversity, social, economic, and cultural groups?
It's very diverse. We have parents from all socioeconomic backgrounds here. I have children that receive subsidy. I have private pay. I have children here that are through Child Protective Services. So you have to reach out to all the families. I think it makes a better balance for the children also. I don't think their parents want, whether it's a black child or a white child, they don't want not to have diversity in their schools.
Okay. With having a lot on your plate, how do you manage to stay organized and prioritize your time with the various demands that your job has to offer?
Well, that's the most challenging part of the job. I don't have an assistant director. I'm here by myself. We're a smaller school right now, so I've been able to handle it. But it does take some juggling, and some days are harder than other days, especially when you're the cook and maybe possibly a teacher or the lunch coverage. So you have to be flexible, and I try to find the humor in all those types of situations, so that I don't go crazy. Try to find the humor in it.
What does your center offer students that other centers don't?
I think our center offers students a family atmosphere. It's not a school, like you walk in and it's just teachers and children and school activities. I think it's a family. All the teachers here know each other. They've been on staff a long time. They all get along well, and they all know all the rest of the children in the center. So I think that creates a more family-like atmosphere. Like we're extended family.
All right. Are there requirements for when you are signing up children for being a program?
not necessarily requirements. I mean, we do a tour with parents, and we sit down and discuss what the curriculum is like and what the cost of the programs are, and that's other than that, there's not a whole lot of expectations. We'd like the children to be in by a particular time in the morning so they can start their morning with their friends, and as long as they come and pick them up on time, we're good to go.
Okay. Last question. What advice do you have for someone who wants to become a director?
Oh boy, I would say it's one of the hardest jobs in the world, and I think directors, um, it takes a special, I don't know if it's insight or something that you have that you can manage a staff, so that you're professional in the way that you manage your staff. You have to be an excellent communicator to be able to communicate to the parents, and you have to be good with the children. You don't want them to ever be afraid of you as the director. You want them to be able to come to you and be happy to see you. So I would say to be well organized, well prepared. You have to have some business training as well as just early childhood training, business management training. So it's a very rewarding job, but it's a hard job.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for helping me on my
You're
interview.
very welcome. You're very welcome.
It locked me out.